Beach, Thursday, October 8th. Part of CBS Premiere Week.
NCIS New York premieres this fall on CBS. We will see you there. I love it.
NCIS New York, new series Tuesday, October 6th. Part of CBS Premiere Week.
And as we prepare for your Friday, we have lots of sunshine to start off the morning, but then the evening, some showers and storms to track. So make sure to stay tuned. Your full details are coming up next.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, we hear more from a political analyst from MSU about what turnout from the primary could mean for the general election this November. Plus, President Trump signs 2 executive orders focused on birthright citizenship. We'll have the latest. And as the nation continues to deal with cyclosporiasis cases, another illness is popping up. Your 19 News at 11 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 11.
Welcome in. A first look at your forecast, getting ready for tomorrow, where we are going to see some sticky, muggy, hot, sunny, all those things when it comes to summertime. But then we will be tracking some showers and storms. We are all going to be on the chances of seeing those showers and storms because we have a line moving through. So it just depends where you are, when you're going to see these showers and storms. At least for us here in Marquette, it's probably going to fall into that evening commute and last into your Friday night plans. I'll have a full breakdown on your forecast in just a few minutes.
Kelly, thank you very much. Michigan's August primary didn't just set the stage for governor and U.S. Senate. It also locked in November matchups for 4 state House seats, a state Senate seat, and a UP congressional race. Our Michigan Capitol correspondent Sophia Murphy spoke to a top MSU political analyst about what those results could mean heading into fall.
This November, alongside the Senate and governor's races, Michigan's state House and Senate are up for re-election as well. Political scientists say the same forces driving top-of-the-ballot races are shaping state-level contests, too.
We had U.S. House race that is competitive and a toss-up race in everyone's model in the 7th district that also had a Bernie candidate emerge.
That kind of upset potential isn't limited to Congress. Grossman says the state legislature is drawn so evenly that a small shift in November could flip control of either chamber.
If we see a blue wave year where, Democrats are winning by, 10 points statewide, that's going to be a lot of House and Senate districts that move in their direction.
He says the same math works in reverse for Republicans if the national mood shifts their way. That's part of why both parties are watching candidate quality so closely in races like the 4 UP House seats and the 38th state Senate district now headed to November.
Everybody believes that the extreme candidate is at a disadvantage in the other party. So even if you don't believe that in your own party, so they're going to, run against the candidates that they see as vulnerable across a lot of House and Senate races as well.
That means the fight for the state house won't be decided until ballots are counted in November. For now, every one of these races, from the UP's congressional seat to its state house districts, is officially a general election fight. From Michigan's capital, Sophia Murphy, WZMQ 19 News.
The Marquette County Board of Canvassers met this morning to begin the process of certifying Tuesday's primary election. The board, made up of 2 Democrats and 2 Republicans, takes a look at all votes per candidate across each precinct in the county to signify a correct count, including the addition of late or overseas ballots. Today's meeting began a long process of sifting through over 19,000 votes. With such a heavy ballot this primary, voter turnout reached 35% across Marquette County compared to 29% in 2024.
It shows that there was more voters out there that cared about this election, which was awesome. So I'm not sure which race brought them out, but that was the highest percentage that I've had in many years. So thank you to all the voters that came out and turned out for that election.
The board will complete the certification and release the official numbers by no later than Tuesday, the 11th. President Trump today signed 2 executive orders in his latest attempt to deny citizenship to some children born in the United States. The move comes after the U.S. Supreme Court in June struck down the president's earlier order against birthright citizenship by a 6-3 vote. Jesse Mitchell reports from New York.
We had a very unfortunate decision in the Supreme Court concerning birthright.
With President Trump announcing the executive orders in the Oval Office, White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller explained one of them targets what he called commercial birth tourism.
With taking this action, it ensures that large numbers of people who wrongly would be getting birthright citizenship will no longer be eligible for those benefits.
The other order seeks to expand the categories of children the administration says would not qualify for citizenship at birth, including certain children born to people with diplomatic status and anyone considered an alien enemy of the country.
I think those expansions are ripe for challenge, and then of course the big challenge to that section dealing with birth tourism.
The idea that people come here pretending to be a tourist, pretending to be a visitor, saying they want to go to Disneyland, they want to go visit a monument or go to a national park, but the real reason they're here is to have a child, to make that child an automatic citizen, leave our country, and then have a U.S. citizen child.
Without citing data, President Trump said hundreds of thousands of people take advantage of birth tourism. In June, the Supreme Court struck down the president's first executive order issued on his first day back in office in 2025. Congressional Democrats applauded the High Court's decision.
No would-be king gets to pick and choose who is and who is not American.
In that opinion, justices said children born in the United States to parents unlawfully or temporarily present are citizens at birth under the 14th Amendment Citizenship Clause.
A spokesperson for the ACLU's Immigrants' Rights Project issued a statement saying, in part, the Supreme Court already decided this issue. Birthright citizenship is guaranteed by the Constitution. No additional executive order can change the meaning of the Constitution. Any executive order that tries to rewrite birthright citizenship will meet the same fate as the last one. Another foodborne illness is hitting Americans. This time it's salmonella from jalapenos. The CDC says 345 people infected with 36 hospitalized. And it comes as the cyclospora outbreak from shredded lettuce continues to grow. Restaurants and grocers have taken steps to pull the products, but as Bradley Blackburn reports, there are still concerns.
While some Americans can stomach the risk,
I'll definitely take my chances. It's too good to pass up,
others are sick of being worried about the safety of their food.
It's scary because it's like the stuff that's healthy for us is not safe for us anymore.
The CDC is reporting 27 states have cases of salmonella connected to jalapenos grown in Mexico and sold to restaurant chains like Chipotle and Qdoba.
Salmonella can cause bloody diarrhea. It can cause issues with kidney failure. It can also spread into the bloodstream.
The CDC says the chains have pulled the problematic peppers and believes there is no ongoing risk for customers. But the salmonella scare comes as the agency adds 6 more states to the cyclospora outbreak, bringing the total to 15.
Cyclospora can take 2 weeks after consuming contaminated food to develop symptoms of diarrhea.
Health officials trace the problem to shredded iceberg lettuce from Taylor Farms that has sickened thousands and killed 2 people.
More and more of our food is coming from fewer and fewer suppliers.
Angela Huffman is the CEO of the watchdog group Farm Action. She says concerned consumers should try to shop locally.
Food safety issues can happen on farms of any size, but when they do happen on a smaller local farm, that can be traced back much more easily and taken care of.
The FDA has issued roughly the same number of food-related recalls this year as it has in each of the last 5 years.
Current recalls include frozen berries, infant formula, and various cheeses. Check the FDA's website for details. Kelly Rowland has your first warning weather forecast when we come back. Plus, in this week's Medical Minute, we get the details on OSF Healthcare's Reach Out and Read program. And trading cards have never been more popular. We'll tell you about the now booming industry after this.
19 News is brought to you by Kirkish Furniture.
Andersen brand products are #1 in quality, and the Window Store is your local Andersen expert for installation and service of all Andersen windows and doors, from showroom to your home. Anderson Windows and Doors at the Window Store.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. Skyrizi helps people feel significant symptom relief as early as 4 weeks and can help with remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and at 4 years.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Control is everything.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
Chips or cracks, we got your back. Brian's Auto Glass.
Cracked windshield, chipped glass? Don't wait. Call Brian's Auto Glass in Nagani. We specialize in expert windshield replacement, chip and crack repairs, and safety system calibrations to keep your vehicle road ready. Can't come to us? No problem. We'll come to you with our mobile service. Fast, professional, local. Brian's Auto Glass, where clear vision starts.
The Shortlist, a countdown show that's all sports. See the greatest names and the greatest games in all sports. Sports fans love it, and you will too. That's The Shortlist, only from SSN, the Cindy Sports Network.
Escanaba reporter Lily Simmons on WZMQ 19 News.
Anderson is the #1 trusted window and door brand. The Window Store is the Upper Peninsula's clear choice for windows and doors. Now that's a perfect fit. From showroom to your home, Anderson Windows and Doors at the Window Store.
Now, from the 19 News Forecast Center, this is WZMQ 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
And welcome back. As we start to conclude this first week of August, we're planning the weekend, and it's definitely not a washout. Originally, I had mentioned that the weekend was looking dry, but I kind of knew that would maybe change a little bit, so there is some slight changes for the weekend. Still absolutely not a washout. So the rest of tonight looks fine. We're not going to see the rain pushing on in. Tomorrow morning also looking great. We'll have plenty of sunshine, raise those temperatures up nice and seasonal. We will be seeing some showers and storms push through. Can be as early as the evening commute out towards the Houghton area, but then looking at a line to kind of develop right over top of us, and this could pack a bit of a punch when it comes to the heavier downpours and a brief moment of some strong winds. So this may be impactful for your Friday night plans if you were planning on being out and about. You definitely have to keep your eyes on the skies for this, and there is a chance of maybe a few of these storms getting to that severe criteria really because it develops over top of us, and again could pack a bit of that punch. And then we dry things out significantly for Saturday morning, so whatever rain we do get Friday night, it really shouldn't last further into Saturday. As for the severe potential, we are looking at that level 1 out of 5 from the Storm Prediction Center. This really hasn't changed. Still looking at this eastern half to be on that 0, that non-severe risk, but Marquette County and westward, we are looking at a decent chunk of the area to be out of that level 1 out of 5. As for the future winds, they will be from the south for the most part, which is always going to push up that humidity just from bringing the warmer air from the south. So a lot of these showers and storms also may be humidity driven, where it doesn't take quite a lot for those storms to develop, which they very well look like they're going to do for Friday night. Winds should calm down though once we get that northern influence back for Saturday. That's why it gets a little more seasonal. We get those dew points down. I mean, look at the difference. It is going to be very humid for the rest of this evening, and then we stick into that muggy range for Saturday night going into early Sunday morning, and then we have really comfortable dew points, which means you're really not going to feel the humidity at all. I would say as soon as it gets to that humid range, that's when you step outside, you kind of get hit with that moisture. That's when you notice it. Other than that, you don't even think about the humidity because it feels so comfortable. So if you are going to get out and fish for tomorrow, your Blades Bait and Tackle Fishing Outlook gets a 2 out of 4 stars. Your best time is between 7:55 a.m. and 9:55 a.m. and again at night between 8:19 and 10:19. We have that waning crescent moon, 32% illumination. Winds will be from the southwest, picking up, and I put rain as 30%, but if you are going to be out and about towards this second major time at night, I would probably increase those rain chances to maybe about 40%. That's when we're seeing a bulk of those heavy showers moving through. So to recap, we have some showers and storms for your Friday night plans. Shouldn't be there through the entire night, and we should see mostly sunny conditions for your Saturday. A few showers late on Sunday. That's the change to the weekend that I mentioned, and then some showers carrying into Monday.
Kelly, thanks again. Turning now to Medical Minute in partnership with OSF Healthcare. We're getting some insight on their Reach Out and Read program. Take a listen.
What is the Reach Out and Read program?
Reach Out and Read is a nationally recognized program that helps support literacy. It integrates into the pediatric care office visits by providing age-appropriate, development-appropriate books to children.
What ages does the program cater to?
The Reach Out and Read program serves children from the ages of a newborn all the way through age of 5. This is the period where the child's language and development needs that extra support.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about the program?
This program is a simple but effective way that healthcare can help support parents in providing school readiness and lifelong learning through their child.
Thanks so much for joining us today.
You're welcome. I'm happy to be here.
A new exhibition is now on display at the Lake Effect Community Arts Center in Manistee. Against the Grain features the work of Chet McDougall and Mara Manning, two artists who have won first place at the Boniface Arts Center's annual Northern Exposure Showcase. Manning paints abstract treescapes with oils and wax. McDougall is a Marine veteran who uses woodworking to tell powerful stories. Both artists utilize texture to provoke emotions, thoughts, and conversations.
Some things are meant to be thought about. It's meant to take a moment to sit with it. Some things don't need to be rushed. Some of the subject matter can be a little bit heavier, but that doesn't make it any less important. It's something that must be seen, and it's an important thing to see. We invite you to sit with each piece and feel the weight it carries.
Lake Effect will hold an opening reception for Against the Grain Friday from 5 to 7 p.m. Interest in trading cards jumped during the pandemic, with folks digging through boxes in closets and garages to keep themselves busy. That's now turned into an estimated $50 billion industry, spawning a star-studded expo in New York and also questions about whether some of the more popular aspects of trading and collecting are actually gambling.
It's a potentially monumental debut.
You guys ready to see the card?
At the third Fanatics Fest, NBA Rookie of the Year Cooper Flagg unveiled his one-of-a-kind patch trading card. It's expected to fetch millions at auction after someone finds it in a random pack this summer.
Watch this guy's numbers go up, and then that card continues to go up.
Since the pandemic, trading cards have exploded from a nostalgic hobby
We're just here for kind of the wrestling stuff
to a multi-billion-dollar industry. This rarity,
there's a green one of one. This is the green.
Valued at $200,000. But 24-year-old Aaron Amarant, known for his popular Florida-based store, says there's something more.
That's the biggest part, is the sharing with the community.
Me and my kid, basically, we started collecting about 2-3 years ago.
Alfonso Jimenez showed us their haul.
You have like a college fund growing right here.
That's true, yeah.
Fanatics' sort of Comic-Con of sports comes as it's proven itself a central player in the industry, working to acquire exclusive trading card rights for nearly every major American sports league.
It's kind of gotten a lot of people to think about cards as kind of an alternative type of an asset class.
Texas State econ professor Jesse Backstrom studies the trading card market. He says as the industry grows, so do concerns about the more volatile aspects, like box breaking. Live streamers opening sealed packs as collectors blind bid for cards from a certain team or player, hoping they're worth something.
What has kind of come into question is whether the breakers and packers of repacks are being ethical with respect to the distribution of card values that actually get inserted into those sets of repacks.
Be very careful because, it's like gambling, to be honest.
Jimenez and his son are mainly collecting cards they like, keeping the focus on fun.
Sports cards have dominated much of the conversation in the U.S., but Pokemon trading has taken the world by storm. Japan is considering regulating the market as soaring values have led to counterfeiting, money laundering, and violence. Mike Ludlam has your look at sports after the break. The Detroit Tigers keep the bats flying as they take on the Seattle Mariners. Those highlights and more when we come back.
It's game day in the UP. When the cans are empty and the boxes stack up, don't trash it, recycle it. Recycle 906 accepts cans, cardboard, plastics, and more from across the Upper Peninsula. Game on, recycle on.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan. Here's your WZMQ CBS This Is Home community calendar.
When you need a body shop, skip the corporate shops and outside investors. Go with your hometown body shop, Superior Collision. Our family opened Superior Collision in 2002, and we're still the ones who own and operate it today. Some places talk about community. We actually stand with our community, donating monthly back into Marquette County. When you need collision repair, choose Superior Collision, your local hometown body shop.
We examine lab results closely. We monitor treatment progress meticulously. But what we see is you. We see how cancer affects the life you lead and touches the love you share. Even as we practice the latest treatments and consider the most advanced options, what we see is how we can provide the best possible care for you. Healthcare is a lot of things, but the best care is human. Aspirus Cancer Care. What we see is you.
The Shortlist, a countdown show that's all sports. Only from SSN, the Cindy Sports Network.
Good evening, everyone. Conditions were pretty close to perfect for the first day of the Upper Peninsula Golf Association tournament at Gray Walls in Marquette. 108 players are trying to win the championship trophy Sunday afternoon. We will start on hole number 1. It's a par 5, about 550 yards. Menominee Athletic Director and boys varsity basketball coach Sam Larson with the tee shot. He's representing the Riverside Country Club in Menominee. Larson says nobody's asked him to be the Maroons golf coach. I've been told he'll be sticking with basketball. Jumping to the 18th fairway, Marquette Golf Club's Chad Wester with his second shot on the 533-yard par 5. It looks pretty good. Then the ball lands on the green and just keeps on rolling. Wow, look at that room service right there. Needless to say, an easy putt for Eagle. He brought Chad wishes the rest of his day went that smoothly. In the same group, Ryan Pepin of Pine Grove and Iron Mountain for the birdie. Not quite, easy par. Pepin was the leader in the clubhouse, and that did not change. Now let's jump to the 11th green quickly, as if I can make the video move faster. Traylon McFerrin with a par putt, and that one finds the bottom of the cup. Now let's go to the scoreboards, where Pepin is your leader with a 4-under par 67. Chris J. Black, defending champion Carter Mason, and Scott Prunick are all at 3-under par 68. Marquette's Cody Langdon and Oak Crest's Bryson Mercier are at even par, and those are the only 6 players to go even par or better on the afternoon. As we all know, the fall sports season is just about here. The enemy football team is on the ground this week. WZMQ's Luke Niddle tells us how things are going in day 4 of training camp.
In the shadow of the Superior Dome, the wait for football is finally over in the Upper Peninsula. The Wildcats geared up and hit the practice fields for day 4 of training camp. The Green and Gold underwent a significant overhaul at the end of the 2025 campaign, bringing in a new head coach and adding dozens of players to the roster. With the monumental change to the program, the team entered the 2026 preseason with the goal of implementing playbooks and systems one step at a time.
We were taking it slow, which helped me out. I know it's going to help my other teammates out. So overall, I've been getting better day after day, day by day, taking a little coaching, watching the film.
The Cats were heavy lifters in the recruiting department, with over 70 freshmen currently listed on the roster. As so many fresh faces step onto campus for their debut seasons at the collegiate level, making sure everyone on the squad buys into the program is key.
It's a new staff, it's a new look. I'm a 5th year now, so I'm an older guy, and it's nice just seeing all the new faces here, a lot of new players, trying to just put forth the new culture on them, and show them what this new Wildcat football is all about.
As training camp ramps up, balancing contact with health becomes another major priority. Several key starters in the 2025 season experienced injuries as the schedule wore on, and in a conference like the GLIAC, availability is just as important as ability.
We're trying to protect our guys, from a physical standpoint. I mean, that's going to be the key. I mean, you said it. You play that type of schedule, and the non-conference games to the GLIAC games, like that's hard. That's a lot. That's a physical toll. And so trying to keep them fresh physically for as long as we can. I mean, now we have the shoulder pads on, so like we talked about the O-line, D-line, they'll never feel the same ever again until they get to probably maybe February.
No team in Northern's out-of-conference schedule finished below 500 last season, but getting the team ready remains the top priority. Still being in the thick of training camp, Week 0 is a ways away on the team's radar. But in approximately 3 weeks, the team will clash with Minnesota Moorhead in Week 0 to kick off their 2026 campaign and the new-look Wildcats. Reporting in Marquette, Luke Niddle, WZMQ News.
The NMU women's basketball program has a new assistant coach. Josh Bouchard comes to Marquette after serving as an assistant coach and head JV coach at Alma College. With the Scots, he led recruiting, managed JV program operations, created opponent scouting reports, and led player development training. Prior to that, Bouchard was a graduate assistant coach at the University of West Florida. Lots of afternoon baseball. Let's get to work. The Pirates and the Brewers say hello to the new Brewers pitcher, Dustin May. Came along in the trade with the Cardinals. Bottom of the first, and Jackson Churio says, let's get the lead early. And this one is going, and gone. 412 feet, and the Brewers are in the lead. Bottom of the third, Cooper Pratt will be in the batter's box. And he's going to get a hold of one to right field, and that will be caught. But it gives David Hamilton a time to score, and the Brewers have a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the fifth, the Pirates had tied the score at 2, and there it's Gary Sanchez. They say this one went 2 feet farther than Cheerios, 414 feet, 3-2 Brewers. They go on to win this one by the score of 5-2. They stay home. Does Milwaukee to face Minnesota tomorrow. How about the Blue Jays and the Cubs? David Peterson on the mound, and we're going to do something unusual. He throws to first base to pick off a runner. Oops, he did it one too many times. That is a balk. There it is, balk, third disengagement. You can't do that. That was a 1-0 lead for Toronto. Jump to the bottom of the ninth, Cubs down to their last outs and strikes, and Alex Bregman puts one down the left field line for a 2-run homer to tie the game at 2. In the 11th, with runners at second base, Pete Crow Armstrong singles. Carson Kelly trying to score, but Miles Straw with a big throw to get him out. We are still tied at 2. An intentional walk put runners at first and second. Pete Crow Armstrong steals third base. PCA scores from there after the overthrow. Cubs win 3-2 in 11. They travel to Kansas City tomorrow. The Tigers, the Mariners, Dylan Dingler having a good day again today. And we'll start right in the top of the first. Boom. That one is gone. A 2-run shot, number 26 of the year, and the Tigers take a 2-0 lead. Was Mr. Dingler done? No. Top of the second, it's 3-0, and here comes an RBI single, and the Tigers take a 4-0 lead. Kevin McGonigal had a 2-run homer as well. Tigers win this one easily by the score of 11-0 and visit San Francisco tomorrow. And we will be right back.
I just never had 2 better friends.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you. That's what friendship's all about.
MeTV thanks you for being our friend.
I would like to thank you all.
You're a pal and a confidant. And meet our newest friends, the Golden Girls.
I'd like you to meet my friends. I want you to meet my friends.
I'd like you to meet my best friends.
Weeknights on MeTV 19.1.
I'm really lucky to have friends like you.
Thank you for being a friend.
Have you ever seen this man before?
Hi.
They're a tag team of legal eagles.
My name is Mason.
Ben Matlock.
A duo of courtroom commanders.
Are you sure?
And they're both part of the...
Objection.
Objection, Your Honor.
Objection.
Objection Connection.
Your witness, Mr. Berger.
Gotcha.
So put a little habeas in your corpus with Ben and Perry.
Weekdays beginning at 9 a.m. on MeTV 19.1.
No further questions.
Ma.
Mamma Mia. It's Sophia on MeTV. A woman with charisma, with wit like a fine-tuned machine.
My whole life is an open book. Your whole life is an open blouse.
See her on The Golden Girls.
Weeknights on MeTV 19.1. Sophia Murphy reports at 6 and 11 on WZMQ 19 News. Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
Andersen brand products are #1 in quality, and the Window Store is your local Andersen expert for installation and service of all Andersen windows and doors. From showroom to your home. Andersen Windows and Doors at the Window Store. Andersen is the #1 trusted window and door brand. The Window Store is the Upper Peninsula's clear choice for windows and doors. Now that's a perfect fit. From showroom to your home, Andersen Windows and Doors at the Window Store.
And a final check of your forecast getting ready for Friday, which means we basically made it to the weekend, and the weekend is looking drier than Friday itself. So we will have to deal with some scattered showers and storms passing through. It just depends where you are, but definitely when you start to head home from work, judging that you don't leave work at about noon, we are looking at about 4 through 9 o'clock when these showers and storms move through. So your Friday night plans are going to have those chances of showers and storms. We should see most of it be on the calm side in terms of not seeing a lot of that severe potential, but we do have a 1 out of 5 for the western half from the Storm Prediction Center. This is that time frame for us here in Marquette. Around that 6 o'clock time especially, we are expecting those heavier downpours, hopefully not lasting too long into Saturday morning. We should get all of this rain out of the way, hopefully by the overnight on your Friday. Again, this is the look at the severe thunderstorm potential, so make sure to keep your eyes on the skies, but we won't need to do so for Saturday as things are much sunnier, and then some showers returning on your Sunday.
Kelly, thank you again. Mike, some good news, I would say, for the Detroit Lions.
I would think so, too. This is your edition of The Price is Right. If you love your NFL running back, the Lions have signed Jahmyr Gibbs to a 3-year deal, $67.5 million. Ding, ding, ding. That breaks the all-time record set earlier this week by Bijan Robinson of the Atlanta Falcons, who went for $66.75 million for 3 years. Oh, there's more, there's more. Guarantees and additional bonuses for Gibbs could be $75.75 million, and $51.5 is guaranteed. For Robinson, it's $51 million guaranteed. So it's been this week, and at the moment, Jahmyr Gibbs is your clubhouse leader.
Mike, thank you very much for that. Thank you all for watching. We'll catch you back here tomorrow at 6/5 Central. Have a great night.
We started back in 1913. Grandfather would go from door to door on a cart selling dry goods. It's great seeing people actually coming in saying, you know, my grandfather waited on you. We offer a wide selection of La-Z-Boy recliners, Smith Brothers Amish furniture. We also offer a wide selection of appliances, all with free delivery, and we'll set it up where you'd like. Being able to